This stunning loop of the Costa Brava is around 82 kilometres long, with 1,150 vertical metres gained. It'll take around 3.5 hours without a cafe stop, but I would if I were you. From Girona, it's south to Tossa de Mar, then a euphoric section of coast and a magnificent climb to Sant Grau before retracing tracks for home. The Costa Brava loop can lay serious claim to being one of the best coastal corniche roads in Europe. Spectacular views, glittering turquoise sea, hidden beaches. This is truly one of the great coast rides. And if you like this video, why not hit subscribe or give it a like? Let's look at how to get there. We're heading south. See my Ways Out of Town video for the best ways to leave Girona. Once out of town, head for the quiet back roads, taking you through the villages of Fornells de la Selva and Sant Andreu. This cuts out the busy C65 and it's the same distance. After Caldes de Mayavela, hang a left and take the road to LLagostera. In the town, follow the well signposted road towards Tossa de Mar. After a short, stepped climb out of town, then the fun starts. There's a short climb on the GI 681 before the long descent into Tossa. This serves the busy in summer resort, so it's a decent-sized road. It's also extremely popular with motorcyclists, especially on Sundays, and the moto riders like it for the same reasons we do. Lots and lots of fast, sweeping curves. After the twisty bits, the rest of the run into Tossa is straight and flat, and truth be told, can be a bit of a slog if there's a wind into your face off the sea. But soon enough you hit town and the real start of the coastal loop. But the medieval town makes a great spot for a cafe stop. Often described as a jewel of the Costa Brava or authentic, Tossa somehow does manage to balance the inevitable coastal tourist development with the beautifully preserved old town dominated by the castle. Elevated position, giving splendid views over the bay and beyond. There's more bars and restaurants than you can count, and they're well used to cyclists. Pulling out of Tossa, well-fueled, look for the climbing legs, including the pull to the Hermitage at Sant Grau. This next 15 or so kilometres starts with rolling terrain along the coast, then it kicks up, altogether gaining a little short of 500 metres. But distraction abounds. The Epic Road Rides website says that it's impossible not to be happy riding this road. You can see why. The Corniche road clings right to the coast. Hidden beaches lurk just over the edge. The pines fringing the road part often to reveal the turquoise waters. It all adds up to a really blissful ride. Epic Road Rides summarise it like this: it's a total cracker you'll remember long after you've left. The road continues much like this for another 12 kilometres to Saint-Filieu, but this route takes a turn after the tunnel right where you see the pink building high on the cliffs, heading for Sant Grau. The road rapidly doubles back on itself, and on a ride that's already been visually rich, there's yet more to come, as the contours close up and you put vertical distance between you and the Mediterranean. One minor concern, and it's much less of a worry up than down, the cliffs on this climb are really crumbly. The soft sandstone sheds constantly. But with low traffic, there's no need to hug the gutter. As other riders glide down, the effort for the climbers is paid out in ever more elevation, and the switchbacks keep the gradient reasonably shallow. There's even a couple of get your breath back flatter sections. But on this hairpin, things start to get a bit steeper. For just under a kilometre, it's strictly in a ring. But once past the weirdly appropriate flag, the last straight gets it done. And at this sign, you can relax. The temptation on the long descent to Llagostera is to carry on relaxing, and it can be done, but it is fairly bumpy and quite curvy, so don't relax too hard. It smooths out and straightens up on the final approach to the town, where you'll pick up the way you came. That's pretty much downhill, and a nice opportunity to reflect on just how good the Costa Brava Coast Loop ride really is. And with apologies for the repetition, a like or a subscribe genuinely helps the channel, so if you can see a way to doing that, I for one will be grateful.